Sorry about that. What the hell just happened? Um, Sorry about that. I don't know what just happened. Somehow my feed just stopped randomly. I apologize. I hope that didn't mess up the whole presentation because that would really suck. Sorry about that. Just refresh the page and you'll be fine. Although if you can't hear this, then that wouldn't really matter, would it? Um, anyway, um, the man is on to me. Yep. So anyway, I just wanted to say that anarchists do not reject rules or organization, and that's specifically what a thing is not. That's specifically what anarchism is not. Now, Voltaire de Cleyre also talked about. I know I'm talking about her a lot. I've been reading a lot. Um, I've been talking about her a lot in this presentation because I've been reading a lot of her essays lately. But she talked about how she never thought a Christian could be an anarchist until she saw Tolstoy. And basically Tolstoy used the idea of the authority of God to say, well, since we're all the children of God, then no one has greater authority to rule over the other because we're all the children of God. And the kingdom of heaven is within all of us, so we're all equal. And so there should be no hierarchy of some sorts. So Christians can be anarchists. It's not, I wouldn't say it's prevalent by any means. But I'm just agreeing with you, Kelsey, that, well, I'm not agreeing with you. I'm trying to answer your question and saying that, yes, Christians can be anarchists, and this would be proven through basically Tolstoy applying the idea of God, because God is the highest authority. Then we shouldn't believe in government, we shouldn't believe in any other authority, and we should all be equal. So that would be a sort of anarchist approach, it seems to me. And then I also want to talk about, and then you guys are free to ask whatever questions you want in the remaining whatever sort of minutes. Okay. And then I also want to answer what is a person who plays both on and off the books. Now this is talked about in Wally Conger's, and I didn't bring this up, just making sure you guys can see it. Product placement. Okay, anyway. Wally Conger did Agora's class theory, and and he talks about basically that there are different forms, not forms, there are different types of agorists, or not types of agorists, but it's also a way of agorism. I'm sorry I'm explaining this so badly. Agorism basically can be applied in different ways, and you can live counter-economically while still being on the white market. Basically, to answer your question and to stop dancing around it, someone who lives off and on the books could still be an agorist. They could still be on the black market more than they are on the white market, or vice versa. So, I mean, read Agora's class theory, see what he says. I'm not sure if I have time enough to look through that and answer your question and get through all the specifics. But does anyone have any other questions? I got about like 8 minutes, so I'm perfectly fine with waiting. Sorry, my presentation randomly stopped during, I don't know why that happened. But anyway, anybody have any other questions? So I don't, oh good, 45 people. Okay, we're back up to what it was before. Anyone have any other questions? Questions. Yeah, Dale makes a very good point. Few systems or social systems will find pure adherence in practice. Now, I think Agorist would agree with that. Again, consistency doesn't mean purity. Not that I'm saying you're saying that, but I just want to clarify. The goal is freedom. The goal is freedom of the individual to choose the path which seems most beneficial to their life, without causing a deleterious effect to another. It would be in one's own best interest to then benefit another in one's own pursuit. Again, I mean, agorism isn't for everyone, just like civil disobedience isn't for everyone. And I didn't really get into the distinction between civil disobedience and agorism, but some see agorism as a means of civil disobedience specifically for anarchists. Some don't see it as as agorism at all. Some people see it as just getting arrested meaninglessly. Um, and yes, awkward silence will now be filling the rest of my presentation. So goody. Um, I apologize, by the way, if I didn't do a good job presenting this. My only excuse will be that I'm tired and I was rushing myself. Um, so it doesn't appear like I have any other questions, which means obviously I did a very good job, and people are just stunned with how good I am. But I think that'll be it, unless anyone has any questions. I'll go down the chat just to see if I missed anything, but I don't think I did, though. Yeah, I definitely didn't. All right, so yeah, so I think that'll be about it. I don't want to take up more time than I have to, but I do like having 72 viewers. Okay, good. We do actually have a question, which is good. I was just about to log off or sign out or whatever. Eric Noonan, forgive me if I pronounce your name wrong. How practical and worthwhile is pursuing agorist arbitration against the state court system right now? That's a pretty big endeavor. I don't know how practical and worthwhile it would be. I know some libertarians in the Free State Project in New Hampshire do arbitration, and I don't know if they do necessarily agorist arbitration. But some people I know who are anarchists or libertarians do arbitration, and I don't know how practical it is though to counter the whole court system right now. Like that doesn't to me that doesn't seem very practical. We can see how well that goes in places like Keene. No offense to Keeniacs, but it doesn't seem to be working. I guess I'll get heat for that, but I'm unsure of the. I'll say I'm unsure of the effectiveness of their protest against the court system. So I don't know how effective it is. I would say you should start off small and then work your way up. I think challenging the courts, the police system, the education, those are all very big things, and we would need a very big collaboration of people to get anything like that even remotely done. So that would take quite a while. So thank you for everyone for listening, and thanks for complimenting me on my job that I did. And hello, Curtis, how are you? I have about 4 minutes, so if anyone wants to ask any questions, I don't know. I don't like really waiting for questions. It's kind of So I think I'll leave it off there. I think I did enough. If anyone has any more questions, you can ask me on Facebook. I have a Facebook account, Nick Ford, and as far as any sort of payment system, that should never be uniform. But I know a lot of people try Shire Gold and Shire Silver or Shire Notes in New Hampshire. I know people try many different things. I would never try to do one centralized uniform system, because that's where Liberty Dollar and other things have gone wrong. So that'll be it for my presentation, and thanks everybody for listening. And if anyone has any more questions, just message me on Facebook, or you can get my email from my Facebook, I believe. So thank you for listening.